Imagine a massive festival in the middle of a desert where tens of thousands of people gather to celebrate creativity, self-expression, and community. It's a unique event known as Burning Man, and it's become legendary for its art installations, music, and the burning of a giant wooden structure known as the Man. But this year, something unexpected happened that put a damper on the festivities. What could possibly go wrong at Burning Man, and how did the community respond? Let's dive into the story to find out. In 1986, Larry Harvey and Jerry James organized a small event on Baker Beach in San Francisco, marking the beginning of Burning Man. Over the years, it's grown into a 9-day annual gathering, with attendance increasing significantly. In 2019, 78,850 people attended. The event is organized by the Burning Man Project, a non-profit that took over from the for-profit Black Rock City LLC. The organization also supports regional events worldwide following Burning Man principles. Burning Man is a week-long event in Nevada's Black Rock Desert focused on self-expression and community. Participants, known as burners, create Black Rock City, a temporary community emphasizing creativity and non-commercial values. The term Burning Man can also refer to the global community of artists and organizers connected to the annual event. The Burning Man Project manages the Black Rock City event and other initiatives like Fly Ranch in Nevada, cultural centers, and educational programs to spread Burning Man's philosophy and practices. Now back to the cause of death. Nevada authorities said they were investigating one death after a severe rainstorm left tens of thousands of revelers attending the annual Burning Man festival stranded in mud, and asked that they shelter in place and conserve food and water. The Pershing County Sheriff's Office in northern Nevada said in a statement that the death happened during a rain event, but did not provide details of the cause of death or the person's identity. The family has been notified and the death is under investigation, the sheriff's office said. Access to and from Black Rock City, the event site about 110 miles north of Reno, was closed for the remainder of the event, organizers said in a statement on social media. However, this is not the first death in the Burning Man Festival. Since the Burning Man Festival began in 1986, there have been a total of 27 reported deaths at the event. The causes of these deaths range from natural causes and accidents to drug overdoses and suicides. In recent years, the number of deaths at Burning Man has been on the rise. In 2016, there were 3 reported deaths at the festival. In 2017, there were 6 reported deaths, and in 2018, there were 9 reported deaths. The Washoe County Sheriff's Office said the entrance to Burning Man has been closed due to flooding, and anyone trying to get in will be turned away. By afternoon, a White House official said President Biden had been briefed on the situation and that administration officials had been in touch with state and local officials. Mayor Hillary Shea of Reno said Sunday on social media that the city was working with regional partners to prepare for a mass exodus from Burning Man. She said certain parking lots at the local convention center were available for use. The Burning Man organization began telling attendees to shelter in place when it announced that access into and out of the site was closed for the remainder of the event, which runs from August 27th through September 4th. Only emergency vehicles were allowed to pass, the organization said in a statement. Conserve food, water, and fuel, and shelter in a warm, safe place, the statement urged those stuck in the desert. But for a festival that prides itself on grit and self-reliance, some attendees were taking the chaos in stride. More than 70,000 participants travel to and from the remote area in northwest Nevada every year, according to the event's website, gathering in the temporary city to make art, dance, and enjoy community at a cost of $575 a person for a regular ticket. Local media reported there were around 73,000 burners in Black Rock City. The festival gets its name from its culminating event, the burning of a large wooden structure called the Man on the penultimate night. The fire will be attempted at night, organizers said. Videos shared on social media showed festival goers wading ankle-deep in thick mud. The site is in Nevada's Black Rock Desert, a large, flat, ancient lake bed known as a playa. Rain over the last 24 hours has created a situation that required a full stop of vehicle movement on the playa. The U.S. Bureau of Land Management, the agency that manages the land on which the event takes place, said in a statement on Saturday. More rain is expected over the next few days, and conditions are not expected to improve enough to allow vehicles to enter the playa. The National Weather Service said that scattered and sometimes heavy rain showers were expected through the afternoon and overnight. Some decided to leave the site early, walking approximately 5 miles through the mud to the nearest highway, where the organizers were offering shuttle buses to Reno. People were advised not to walk at night. Resources have been brought in from around northern Nevada to help people with medical needs to the event grounds, the sheriff's office said. Organizers also got more four-wheel drive vehicles and all-terrain tires to help transport people with medical and other urgent needs. Black Rock City, a temporary metropolis erected annually for the festival, comes complete with emergency, safety and sanitary infrastructure. "We have done tabletop drills for events like this," festival organizers said. "We are engaged full-time on all aspects of safety and looking ahead to our exodus as our next priority." No details were available on how many had decided to leave. Attendee Paul Rader told Reuters that he knew of a few who had trudged out to the highway or defied officials and driven out. Those that remained were helping each other out by sharing food and water, he said. "Everyone here seems to be in really good spirits," said Rader, who had been going to the event for 22 years. On the other hand, there have been false reports that Burning Man was infected with Ebola, a virus that spreads through bodily fluids and causes symptoms such as bleeding and seizures. Incorrect rumors about an Ebola outbreak at Burning Man started circulating on social media after heavy rainfall caused flooding and muddy conditions at the festival. Tens of thousands of attendees were advised to seek shelter from the storm and conserve their food and water. However, despite the chaotic situation at Burning Man and the unfortunate death of one festival goer, officials have confirmed that there have been no reported cases of Ebola. The Bureau of Land Management, which manages the festival site in Nevada's Black Rock Desert, stated that they have not received any information about participants having Ebola. The rumors began when individuals on social media platform called X shared a screenshot of a fake post from the CDC. This fabricated post falsely asserted that there was an outbreak of Ebola, a deadly disease usually found in parts of Africa, occurring at the location of the week-long music and arts festival. Additionally, another X-user made a claim that they had tested positive for Ebola, although it seems like they were making a joke, as reported by Forbes. When someone contracts Ebola, their symptoms don't appear immediately. Initially, they might feel like they have the flu, with common signs such as fever, body aches, weakness, fatigue, and a sore throat. As the illness progresses, more severe symptoms can develop, including abdominal pain, diarrhea, vomiting, and unexplained bleeding or bruising. In the later stages of the disease, some individuals may experience organ failure, inflammation of the brain, seizures, reduced blood flow throughout the body, and unfortunately, even death. Fortunately, there are 2 treatments for Ebola that have been approved by the FDA, as well as a vaccine available. Additionally, providing supportive care, such as replenishing fluids to prevent dehydration and using medications to maintain blood pressure and alleviate flu-like symptoms, can significantly increase a person's chances of survival if administered early, according to guidance from the CDC. Now, you've heard about the unusual turn of events at the Burning Man Festival, where a severe rainstorm took the celebration by surprise. It's a reminder that even at the most unconventional gatherings, unexpected challenges can arise. What are your thoughts on how the Burning Man community handled this situation? Have you ever attended or considered going to the Burning Man? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this story intriguing, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more captivating updates.